Recording. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Sally. Hi, Dot, Jen, and Crystal. Thanks for being here, you guys. Real quick, because I just think this is important, the mindset. We'll do this at the end and I won't forget. I'm just planting the seed here real quick because I don't know how long my PowerPoint will take to go through everything, but I want everybody to share the most memorable part of August for you. I want us to celebrate something that was memorable for you in August. So have that ready to go, okay? All right, I'm going to share my screen. And let's do this. Okay, so we get to finally celebrate what happened in, why did that say July? What did I do? Gosh, you guys. Oh, my Lanta. Hold, please. Okay. I thought I was so prepared. Oh, we just finished August. Okay, I don't have the Performance Club people for August. Oh my gosh. I was like talking all big and smack about being prepared. Okay. Anyway, congratulations to those that made Performance Club in August. I'm going to try to guess, but I'll leave somebody out, so I won't do that. So if you made it, congratulations. August was one of the biggest months ever on record, and a lot happened. There were some new elites that came out of August. It was the biggest month I know I've ever had for my organization, and just some really beautiful, exciting things are happening. And for this to be going into Global Convention, Global is going to be off the charts. So really, really fun. I want to say congratulations for the One Person Big Difference team. One of the top 20 enrollers was Kim Farniak. I was also a part of that with her. And then one of the top people that had the top PV in the month of August in the One Person Big Difference organization was Jen Dykstra. And this chick also already has made Performance Club for the month and has enrolled 4 people, and we're only 6 days in. So congratulations to you, Jen. I also want to just give her props real quick too, because she told me like flat out within seconds, we were texting, this was last week, and she told me exactly what her vision and her goal is for the month. And I could just tell in the way that she said it, like she's dialed into it. She also became a bronze MVP builder in the month of August. So congratulations, Jen, on MVP bronze. I'm just so proud of you. Again, she's just such a story of consistency. Consistency pays off and showing up pays off. So congratulations to you. And then for the elite breakfast at convention, we added Joyce Wood to that list. So super, she came in just under the radar. I didn't even pick it up. She had to text me, but like between 11 p.m. and midnight on the last day of the month, she got her second enrollment, which put her at the breakfast. So congratulations to you, Joyce. One thing I want to share with you guys, talked about Brandon Cunningham and his Zoom, right? And Brandon has done something really smart that I'm going to share with you. And you can use this as awesome a tool for you to have something to always bring prospects to. So Brandon has this site. This is the link that you see on the shareable, okay? And when you go here, it says save my spot. And every single day of the week, there is a presentation that you can watch. And I'm pretty sure it's probably pre-recorded, but you can register for that. And then by registering it on his end, right, he gets to see who registers for it. So I'm going to look more into this. I think it's super genius. But just know if you ever are looking for a presentation to plug people into, and you feel like Brandon is the jam that will speak to the person that you're wanting, this is what that link means. And this is what you'll see. I'm not sure if it's the same time every day. I don't think it is. So I remember one day I looked and it was like 6:30. But you just simply go here, saves your spot, and then you get to watch the presentation for that day. So I wanted to make sure that you all saw that. Okay. And then for the Team Act promo this month, we don't have any new team members yet that have come in, but I know it's going to happen. I made some new shareables that have people's stories on them. And these are not just for Tanya to use to show her team. This is something we can all use because we're all a part of the same team. So it just has people's pictures, their name, and a little bit of their story. And I just think sprinkling these in every now and again are powerful because you never know who's going to read it and it's going to resonate with their story, or just by you reading through them, it may make you think of someone that maybe you haven't thought of yet. Got one for Tom and Alyssa, Colleen, Christy Spaniel. So if you would like one done, I will do and put it together for you on Canva, but your work comes from you just putting together the shortened version of your story. And then if you need help condensing it, I'm happy to do that. So put some of those together. This I wanted to share with you guys. This is pretty big. So Shauna Mucklow shared this with me today. Sorry, I need to see the whole slide here. And this goes to prove what the success system is doing for their people. I cannot emphasize enough, if you are bringing in a new team member, get them signed up for this success system sooner rather than later. There are things in that success system that you're not going to think of, you're not going to want to take the time to go over because it'll be too much. But this gives them just enough every single day to get them started the right way, have mentorship, and then alongside them that they're going through it. And again, we have the workbook, right? The success plan workbook. This is something you can always have printed out, ready to go for that new person you bring in, that you give them the workbook right away, and then they get a daily text every single day. But look what this has done to these organizations. Distributor enrollments for Shauna were up 266%. Jenny, Marilee, all of them over 100% up from the month prior. Customer enrollments. Shauna's customer enrollments were up almost 500%. Total volume, you can see how that went up for them. And confidence updated and refreshed. And this right here, that's why all of this is happening, because people have confidence in what they're doing because of the training they're getting from the success system. So please, please, please have confidence in knowing that when you start someone new, you have the perfect tool to get them started the right way and with true success. Global convention. These t-shirts are on the LifeVantage.store, store.LifeVantage. Maybe that's what it is, store.LifeVantage. And you can shop for those now. I ordered a red one. So it's kind of fun to have those for global convention. And then also, this is super cool. On the Thursday before it all happens, October 20th, there'll probably be an email. So you'll want to look for that will come out where you can sign up to be a part of a project that they're doing in the area. I love when we go on elite retreats, there is always a legacy program or a project that we can do to give back to that area. And this is what they're doing in the Phoenix area. So join us during Global Convention at LifeVantage Mobile Pack event and help prepare over 100,000 meals to feed over 275 malnourished children for an entire year. So I just think that's a really beautiful thing that we're going to be able to be a part of. You want to make sure you get your hotel booked sooner rather than later. These blocks will be up, I believe, by the middle of this month, and they are filling up as well. But it sounds like if you want a room at any of these right now, I highly recommend calling in. Call in and get it done that way. You have a better chance of getting your room. The reward this month for anyone with a subscription, no matter how many business centers you have, if you have a subscription from last month, is a TrueScience Anti-Aging Cream. This is a great way, a great reason to reach out to your customers. And while you're doing it, if they don't even hesitate, asking them as well, have you ever thought about doing this as a business? We've got a Collagen Cash program happening right now. $15 extra added to what you make with every sale. It goes till the end of October. It's just a really, really fun time to be a part of our company. But this can be added to your subscription for the month, or you can place a spot order and you guarantee that $10 off the LifeVantage Anti-Aging Cream, TrueScience Cream. Okay, here's where it gets serious, but it's okay. It's okay. So there is going to be a price increase on the products. LifeVantage held off on this for as long as they possibly could. It will not affect collagen. Collagen, when they launched that, they did it already with the mindset of knowing they would have to increase the prices. Prices are going up 5%. So for Ebala Protandim, for instance, instead of $49.99, it will be $52 and change. With that 5% price increase, there will also be an increase in PV. So you will also, in a sense, get a pay increase at the same time with everything that you're selling. So while they increase the price, they'll also increase the PV. Now, with a lot of the products up until now, you guys, not all PV has reflected the cost of the product equally. Like for some of them, like Ebala Protandim, the PV will now be 42 instead of 40, about 80% of what the cost is. Some of them have been lower than that. They've been lower than 80% of what the cost is. And they are going to correct that. So across the board, every product, the PV will be almost equivalent to 80% of what the cost is. And I think that's a phenomenal, phenomenal thing. The really great thing here too is that they could have just increased the pricing and left us where we were and not increased the PV. And I just think the fact that they increased the PV along with it has been a really cool thing. I do know there's been a lot of companies out there that have been increasing their prices. Some have been up to 10%. They also will not be increasing the price of the packs to come into LifeVantage. Those will stay as is. And again, the collagen will stay as is. So I know that when the shipping increased, I don't know if any of you ever heard anything. I didn't hear anything from any of my customers. It was like, it didn't even happen. So with this price increase, we may hear a little bit. They're starting to send emails out. You should have an email in your inbox. It came out this afternoon. It came out probably about an hour ago. It should be in your email and they'll go through all of it. But here are some of the reasons why the cost of goods are they're going up. So ashwagandha, for instance, the price increase is 81%. Price increase is expected due to low harvest of the turmeric. So 50% cost increase. With Protandim Nerve 1, the cost increase, look at those in the ingredients as well. Those have gone up. So here I've got, and I'll post these on TMAX so you can get a better visual of them. Let me make this bigger so you can kind of see this. But this will show you the updated pricing and then the updated PV across the board for you. And I've got this on every product, so you'll be able to see it. So it is what it is, right? It's probably something we probably should have expected. I mean, we all know the cost of groceries right now have gone crazy high. But at just 5%, I'm grateful that they didn't go up any further than they did. So, and again, I'm really grateful that the PV is updated at the same time also. And the shipping will still be as is. So if it's 150 or more, it's free shipping. $149.99 or less, LifeVantage will still pick up half the cost of the shipping. So it's really, really important that when we look at all of this, you guys, that our mindset is in the right place. I know initially when you hear stuff like this with price increase, it's really easy to just have your mind go in the wrong direction and be upset about it. But we all know at the same time, like, I think the cost of our products as is are phenomenal costs for what we provide and the value that we provide. And right now too, the hot thing for all of us has just been collagen. And the fact that this won't affect collagen in any way, shape, or form is amazing. And speaking of collagen too, I just want to make sure that you knew people are going to get, if they have a order that has collagen in it, they will, and they have maybe, let's say Protandim, they're going to get Protandim sent to them right away, but they will get a slip then that says collagen is back ordered. But they are working on that. And right now they're saying about 10 to 15 days before it ships out. The people that I have talked to, like one of my customers today, she flipping loves the collagen. She's had great results, especially in her neck and chest area. She's now getting her husband on it. And she was just like, it's okay. She goes, it's a great problem to have and good things are worth waiting for. Same thing with another customer that moved her orders up and is still waiting, but they've all been really good about it, and they're thankful for it. And don't let this delay you in talking about collagen and in selling collagen, because the people that are new for me that I brought in, there's like this sense of FOMO for them where they're like, okay, it's okay, I'll wait for it. Like they know that they can't wait to get their hands on it because of what they're seeing and because of the fact that we exceeded sales by over 200%. So don't let that stop you from talking to people about this, because there'll be a point where we catch up with it. They've hired new staff, they have people working overtime, and we'll get caught up. It's just the way that it is right now. I also wanted to remind you to make sure that you utilize and leverage Ready, Set, Glow group. There are people in there. I think Michelle has already done a giveaway, and they are looking, if you have people in there that are participating as customers and have submitted photos, or you have a customer that maybe submitted photos early on but haven't done any since, get them to put their photos updated in there, because they're looking for people that might have the biggest results, so that they can start giving some prizes and rewards out. We want to keep leveraging that group because there's some really good stuff in there. Let me make sure I got everything. And then one more thing I wanted to share with you guys too, and just thinking about, I am running the One Person Big Difference Zoom next Monday. So I will have the TMAC Zoom at the same time. And whatever I would do in the TMAC Zoom, I'm just going to do it on One Person Big Difference. So it'll be 6:30 Mountain Standard Time next week, and I'll be running that. But I was thinking too about the fact that so many people are traveling and getting ready to go to Croatia. And I just wanted to tell you guys, maybe you don't need this, but please, please don't be comparing yourself. I'm speaking to the choir here too, but don't be comparing yourself. It's, of course, we're going to have some FOMO, right? That we're not in Croatia with everybody, but it does not mean that you are any less than, or like, just don't get in your head about the fact that you're not going to Croatia. I want you instead to change your focus on the next incentive trip. Think about what is going to be that next incentive trip at Global Convention, and what can I be doing right now today to prepare myself for when it launches, feeling like I'm so ready. I've been talking to so many people, my pipeline's ready to go, and I can go guns a-blazing and prepare myself for that trip. Because again, how flippin' fun would it be if we were all there? It would be so fun, right? The last time I was with a bunch of you, it was who was there? Gloria, Laura, who else? I don't know if it might have just been Gloria and Laura, and we were in Cabo for an incentive trip, and that went bonkers. It went haywire. Everything got shut down because of COVID. And then we had to come home right away because a hurricane was coming. So I need a redo, and I want the redo to be with you guys, right? And I don't want you not to think either that you don't need that incentive trip. It is so important that even if it's not that you're working for the trip, it's who you become in getting the trip. That's what this is about, you guys. You have to stretch yourself and be really bold in order to do the things that are necessary to get yourself on those trips. And then you get there and you get on those trips and you're like, holy crap, look at how they're treating us. Holy crap, I just walked into my room and look at all this swag they had on my bed for me. This is amazing. That's what happens. Holy crap, look at this dinner that they have for us. Look at the spread. I don't have to spend any extra money because they've got all this stuff ready to go for us. It's so amazing. So that's what I want. While all those suckers are in Croatia having a great time, we're going to be here working our fannies off, saying, look at us. We are so ready for that next one, right? I know that we can do that. So I just want that to be your mindset. No sadness, no woe is me, no, I didn't do it when it comes to this trip, okay? All right, so let's do some celebrating while we're on top of that. And I want to hear from you guys. And I got this from my planner. My planner in between months, it asks you a bunch of questions about kind of reviewing and auditing the month prior. So I would love for everybody to share. Yes, I will, Jen Dykstra. What was the most memorable part of you for the month of August? It does not have to be LifeVantage related. I want you to celebrate anything that you think of. And I think this is so good too, to reflect, because if we don't look back and we don't reflect, we just keep moving forward. And then we forgot like these beautiful things that we should be in gratitude about. And we forget how great our life really is. So Dot, so you're looking around like she's not sure. Okay, I'll start. And then Dot, I'm coming to you. It's like I saw the bubble above your head. For me, in the month of August, one of the most memorable parts was we had 2 events here that were just so much fun. Like I just loved it. It is memorable to me too, because it reminds me of just how awesome our culture is and how important and how much I value you guys and your friendship and this team. And the fact that you're friends too. So we had an event at Colleen's house, which was amazing. And then we had the collagen and cleavage event also. And then also one more, I'm going off grid, but that being said, the culture that we have and the friendships are created because of who you bring in. Then being at Colleen's mom's funeral and having some other team members there for her meant the world to her. I mean, that's just how deep these relationships go. And I just think that's so special. So Dot, it's your turn. Unmute.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, well, wow, big question. Probably the same, kind of in the same line of yours. My stepdaughter got married July 30th, and I realized some of our team members came and helped serve at the wedding, and it was a short notice thing, and I just remember how grateful I was that they came and helped. They were even called the caterers, which they really weren't the caterers, but it's just the friendship more than the business is amazing and the products are amazing, but the friendships that it has brought into my life and Monty's as well, and my son, really, Riley. Just the genuine, authentic, real friendships, and from across the country. I mean, we're all over this country, so it's pretty cool to think that I could call Jen Dykstra and say, hey, I got a problem, and she'd say, okay, I'll be right there. I'm hoping she'd say that anyway, but seriously, it's just been really awesome to have these friendships that I've formed through LifeVantage. So
love it. So good. Crystal, how about you?
Okay. Mine's not about LifeVantage. LifeVantage hasn't been like a lot for me right now. So my thing is my great aunt passed away, and so I was able to go back to the farm and have some just relaxing family time at the farm.
That's where you were. I saw some of those pictures and it just looked peaceful. It looked like you were in a good place.
It was gorgeous. It was absolutely gorgeous and beautiful weather. And yeah, it was perfect, much needed.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss. That's a beautiful part about it, though. It brings people together again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for sharing. Sally, how about you?
First of all, to Crystal, I'm sorry as well. Prayers and thoughts with you. Okay, my month, I'll try to turn this up. I apologize. Well, my son went back to school. He's in 3rd grade. He's thriving, and we only play on 2 football teams, but he is 110 years old at age 8. So he, as he calls it, he's the Great Wall of China. So when people are trying to pass by him, they just bounce right off him. So that's probably my personal celebration. From Life Vantage, I did host my very first meeting here in August and had some great guests. Unfortunately, mine came up as a bust, but it still is quite motivating. It still keeps you driving on, so much so that even in August, I've worked towards my second. I am a member of Orange Theory Fitness here, and I have asked if I could do a display on a Saturday morning when we have lots of folks. So I'm waiting to hear back from them hopefully yet this week. So I'll have another show, or I call it a show here in September. So my goal is, I'm starting to hit some of my goals here. So hopefully we'll see the customers come through at the same time. So those are my wins.
That is a great idea. We got to think of a catchphrase, collagen and what, like something C with like workouts or something. We got to think of that. That's so good, Sally. Oh, what a great idea. Just to take a shot of collagen even before they do their workout. Love it. I'm going to
Don't
read
they
Jen. Oh, go ahead.
Don't they do circuits? Can it be collagen and circuits? Isn't that what Orange Theory does?
There's circuits involved, absolutely. So yeah, sounds good. Oop, all right. The mouse is turning in the wheel. So let's see what we can come up with.
Yeah.
I'll take
love it.
ideas.
Jen Dykstra said Life Vantage Academy in Sioux Falls. Sally, her mom, Jean, and Darren sharing on the Carrie Dickey call. All the follow-up last month is coming into this month. Love seeing people celebrate others. And Sally, yes, she added a distributor on the last day of the month. That's right. Her neighbor. I cannot wait to meet him. So good. Oh, collagen and conditioning, collagen and cardio. Look at the ideas come in. Yeah. Masterminding at its best. Brandy, how about you?
My first thought for you, Sally, was, and you probably don't want to use this one, but collagen and kick ass. But
Ooh, I'll take it because that class does it. So
right,
You
it does.
could
Yes.
spell kick ass with a C. Kick
C,
ass
yes.
collagen for your cardio.
There you
That's
go.
collagen for your cardio.
Perfect.
excellent. Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
Mine is collagen related. I think I'm on my third box. So I'm on, I don't know what day I'm on, but I've been taking pictures and I noticed things, but I'm going to be 48 in November. And so I'm approaching that fun time of life for women. And my mood swings are, the irritability is terrible. And this month I'm like, I am calmer. And the part that I don't like the most is that my 6-year-old that gets the brunt of it. Like if I lose my patience with her mostly, and I have been so much more patient with her. And so I'm extremely grateful for that.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a really big testimony. Wow. Wow.
So,
I'm happy to hear that for you.
well, and one more, my esthetician signed up for collagen and like minutes after seeing a before and after picture. And I've been sending her Nerf 2 stuff since February. And she did collagen for a month. And then this month she added Nerf 2. And in 3 days, she's had some anxiety issues. And she noticed, she's like, I'm back to myself 3 days later with adding Nerf 2 in. So those are my 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
For
So,
sharing. Everybody take
yeah.
note. It's a great testimony for a story. That's so
Mhm.
huge.
I'm going to have her, I'm going to see if she'll write up something. So if she does, I'll
Yeah.
share it with y'all so you can put it in your stories too.
Thank you. Wow.
Yep.
Awesome. Congratulations. Vicky. You're muted, sister. Oh, I can't hear you. You're unmuted, but no audio. Okay, you work on that. We'll go to, oh, hello? No. Jen Penn, let's go to you while Vicky works on her audio.
I mean, there's so much to be grateful for, right? We're all upright and breathing. That's usually my first thing when I wake up in the morning. I'm like, Lord, thank you, I have air in my lungs again today. August felt like an entire decade because we are adjusting to college and sophomore year in high school and new scheduling for all kinds of stuff. But there have been so many sweet moments. My husband hasn't traveled as much this last month, and we've been able to kind of do like go out with couples. We haven't done that in forever. So that was a lot of fun to be able to do. So that's just a little small snippet of something I'm thankful for.
It's a big deal when you can take your husband out and your husband has as much fun as you do.
That is true. It's a true statement.
A massive celebration. Can I get an amen? Vicky, are you there? No. Do you want to type it up? Type something up. Sorry, that's so weird. I don't know sign language. Don't think you're getting off the hook. You got to tell us something. Collagen for your core. That's good too, Crystal. Very good. Okay. Well, that's what I had. Does anybody have questions about the price increase or anything else that we went over? Okay. It's okay. It's going to be okay. It's just the way of the world right now. And we know that your posture is everything. But again, don't feel like this is something you have to go out and tell the masses. Everybody will get communication. And if I hear anything else on that, like communication with customers and whatnot, I'll let you know. But just know it's not affecting the PACs and it's not affecting collagen. And I think that's a really, really big deal. So, all right, let's end in prayer, you guys. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this amazing beginning to September. Thank you for the celebrations of the month of August and these amazing human beings that are on here tonight. I just pray, Lord, for everyone's health. I pray for their abundance, for their just daily gratitude, just again, knowing that we're not alone in this. And I pray, Lord, that going forward, you can just truly bless each and every one of them this month with some really big new beginnings that maybe they didn't even ask for and they didn't see coming. Just blow our minds with what is possible in this time of building a business within LifeVantage, and just help us to believe bigger, to think bigger, and to just really, really create those big visions that we know don't even come close to the actual real big vision you have for our life. So I just pray abundance over everyone. And again, just complete health. In your name we pray, amen. All right, Vicky, did you type anything?
No.
Oh, now I hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes. That was so. Oh my God. That was priceless. Okay, you have to share before we go.
Okay, well, I didn't think I changed anything, but okay, whatever. What I was going to say is, just know that I feel like I'm like over here in Nebraska by myself, and I so envy you guys in Idaho and even in Sioux Falls. Like, you have a group that's right there that you can go to. So like, cherish the fact that you have people right there with you. I love that. I love when you guys have your stuff together and these collagen things you've been having. That is so cool. I love that. My best memory from August has nothing to do with LifeVantage, but I had my mom here for a while, and then my sister flew in, and my brother came up, and we all, with my mom, went to all 4 days of the county fair here. And it was just, we made some really cool memories, me and my brother and my sister, and had my mom, and just, it was just really cool to make memories with my brother. You know, when you get older, and we all live all over the place, you don't get to spend a lot of time with them. So it was just really cool to have that time with them.
Did you eat a lot of fair food and ride any rides?
Every day. No rides. lots of fair food, but 38 Special was in concerts. We saw 38 Special. We saw
Nice.
Cooper Allen. I don't know if anybody knows who Cooper Allen is, but Cooper Allen was in concert. It was just fun. We have the coolest little county fair here, and it was the 100-year anniversary, so it was a ton of fun. But yeah, lots of good food.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know what? For those of you like, I'm thinking of that, like Brandy, Crystal, Vicky, find your tribes. Like, I mean, and I know it's easier said than done, but Jen Pensinger and I were talking about this with fall coming around, right? There's so many fun fall things to do. Whether it's picking pumpkins or making a fall craft or whatever, I would just say, like, find those things that you can go to and invite people to go with you. Even if it's making a new friend or reaching out to an old friend or reaching out to somebody that you admire that's in your area that you've maybe never done anything with, but that you think would be just fun to have around. Just maybe stretch yourself in that way and just plan some outings with people with no strings attached, nothing with LifeVantage. But start by finding your tribe that way, the people that you want to be around. And then organically, those conversations are going to have, what do you do? What do you do? And even then you have to tell them, right? But I don't know. I would just say do that. My daughter did this the other day, you guys. We were at the gym and all of her friends are off in college. And she saw this gal at the gym that looked like she really knew what she was doing. And she was super fit. And I told Savannah, I'm like, you should just go up and tell her that you think she's adorable and ask her if she ever comes, how often she comes, if she ever want to work out with you. And she was so terrified. She's like, I would much rather walk up to a dude right now than walk up to this girl and tell her I think she's cute and then I want to work out with her. But I told her, I'm like, you can do this. Like, I'm going to leave the room and you're going to go up and you're going to tell her that you think she's a cutie and just talk to her. And sure enough, she did. And she came in, she's like, that was terrifying. And I'm like, but how'd it go? She goes, we exchanged numbers. And she said she'd love to work out with me. And so she made this random new friend in the gym just through a compliment and then telling a little bit about her story and where she's at. And I was so proud of her, right? But we can do that. And you guys, here's the other thing real quick. The older we get, the more people yearn for relationship and the more they think no one wants relationship. It's this stupid circle that we put in our heads. But women want community more than ever when they get older. And whether we become bitchier or we're more in our heads, I don't know. But we need to make sure that we're the ones letting other women know, I'm looking for a community. Who wants to join me? Who wants to come over for, if you have a favorite show, who wants to come over and learn how to play bunco? Who wants to come over and learn how to do watercolor paintings? Be the one that starts something in your area and invite people over and figure it out together. It'd be so funny and so fun at the same time. I blame the bitchiness. But we all know that, right? Like, and then there's those women that want to be invited, but yet don't want to show up. But yet when they are invited, sometimes when they do want to go, they want to have that tribe to go to. Be the one that starts it. Be the one that starts it in your area. And I guarantee these people want to be around you and know more about what you do because they love you and they love the fact that you're the one that brought them out of their shell. Just be that person. All right. All right, everybody. That's it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for showing up tonight on a Tuesday. Have a great week. Bye.